Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Simplicity Made Simple. My computer is having some issues, so forgive me if this is a little wobbly. It's on my cell phone today. But as always, feel free to leave comments and questions. I love circling back and following up with you guys on those. Today, I'm talking to you about how you can simplify packing. And we're talking about packing for trips, not like packing for a move, although that's an idea that I might circle back around to for another video another day. So let me know if you guys want to see that. But today we are talking about packing for trips. Now, I do a lot of local travel, just dog sitting for the people, staying in people's homes, visiting friends, family, that kind of thing. And I've done some travel to visit family out of state. So I have had some practice packing. And I don't know about you, but I tend to be a little bit of an overpacker. I generally use all the things that I pack, but I pack more than some of the other people in my life. And so I have had to learn how to be an efficient packer and how to stress less about packing, because as a type A planner, organized, mildly OCD person, I just stress about fitting everything in my bags and not forgetting anything and packing the right stuff. So I want to share with you what I have learned along those lines and encourage you and hopefully help you pack things in a way that is less stressful and more efficient and effective for you and whatever trips you might have coming up. So the first thing is to make a list. Even if you think you know everything that you need to pack, make a list anyway. Just do it. It's going to make things so much easier. I have a to-do list app on my phone and my computer called Todoist, and I just created a separate tag or project on that app called packing list. So every time I go anywhere, I just start adding things to the packing list, and then when I pack them in my bag, I just check them off. So it's just one list that I can add things to every time I travel. It's in the same place every time. It's on my phone. It's on my phone, so I don't have to worry about losing a piece of paper. But it helps me even to just put the regular ordinary things on my list that I'm probably not going to forget, like pajamas. I'm probably not going to forget to pack my pajamas, but putting them on the list helps me create a comprehensive list so that I don't forget other things. So the first thing is to create that list. Write down everything you think you're going to need to take and look at the weather for the place that you're going if it's not nearby. Consider the activities that you're going to be participating in. And then tip number 2 is to pack the most versatile things that you can. So pack pants or bottoms that can go with multiple tops. Pack cardigans or sweaters that can go with multiple outfits. Pack shoes that can go with multiple outfits. Pack things that you can wear more than once before you need to wash them. Depending on where you're going, how long you're going to be there, what kind of a place you're staying in, you might even be able to do laundry there, which means that you can pack less stuff because you can wash it halfway through and then wear things again, just in like a different combination. And that's really helpful to not have to pack as much stuff, because obviously the more stuff you pack, the heavier your bags are going to be. If you're flying on an airplane, you're really limited in the amount of luggage that you can bring, and then you have to deal with your luggage being really heavy. If you're traveling by car, you're still kind of limited in what you can fit in the car. So just consider the versatility of the things that you're packing and try to pack things that you can get the most use out of. And also think about what you're going to wear on your travel day and include that in the versatility. If I am traveling to a warmer climate, because I live in Minnesota, so it's pretty cold for a large majority of the year, like right now, it's really cold. If I'm traveling to a warmer climate, I will wear my cold weather clothes, like jeans and a sweatshirt and tennis shoes, to the airport and on the plane, and then I'll change into like shorts and a t-shirt when I get there, because packing a sweatshirt and jeans is always a good idea for the trip. It might get cold wherever you are, but those clothes are a lot bulkier. So instead of packing a sweatshirt for my trip or packing another sweatshirt for my trip, I'll just wear it, and if I don't end up needing it in the airport, I can just carry it. but it still works better for me than trying to cram a sweatshirt into a suitcase, because if you've never tried that, it's pretty challenging. It takes up so much space. So think about that, wear your bulkiest clothes if you can, and then just pack things that are versatile, things that you'll get a lot of use out of. Think about saving room for any souvenirs or anything you might come home with. My sister and I did that a few years ago. We went to Disney on a family trip, and we knew that we wanted to bring souvenirs back home, and so we had to leave room in our suitcases on the way down because we knew that we would come back with even more stuff. And generally speaking, your suitcase or whatever kind of luggage you're using is not as organized and well packed on the return trip. That's something that you can work on. That's something that I have had to work on, but keep that in mind. You generally pack tighter and in a more organized fashion on the way to your destination. When you're leaving home, when you've had more time, when everything's clean and organized, that's when your suitcase can hold the most. And that's usually only the case on the way to your destination. So, it's a good idea to pack in that kind of buffer space to make sure that there's a little bit of extra room for that disorganization that will likely work its way in. So that's another thing to think about. And then pack in a timely manner. So you have your packing list. Think about the things that you need to wash, the kind of laundry that you have to do based on that packing list, and then decide when you can be packing things. It's helpful to get things in the suitcase a couple days before you leave to make sure that you have everything, to, figure out if there's anything that you forgot to wash, to make sure that you don't wear anything that you're planning on taking with you, and just to get everything put together. Make sure that you refill anything that needs to be refilled, like shampoo and conditioner. I like to do that every time I'm packing my toiletry bag. I go through and confirm that everything is replenished, that I'm not lacking anything, because depending on where you're going, you may not have the ability to buy more or borrow from others. So it's really important to make sure that you have enough of all of those things. And you can always check with the people that you're traveling with or the people that you're staying with to see what kinds of things you might need to bring so that you feel fully prepared. It can be kind of frustrating if you get to a place and realize that, oh, you should have brought your swimsuit, or, oh, you didn't need to bring that big bulky towel because the people that you're staying with provide towels for you. So just thinking about that and talking to some other people about what they're bringing, that can save you a lot of room in your suitcase too. If you're traveling with other people and there are things that you can share, like sunscreen or books or a laptop. There are so many things that you could probably share with other people that you're traveling with so that you don't all have to bring it and don't all have to devote space in your bags for those duplicate items. So talk to the people that you're traveling with, see what they're bringing, make a plan for it. Make sure that you charge everything before you leave so that you don't have to worry about running out of battery in the car or on the plane, or while you're waiting in the airport. They do often have those charging stations, but then you have to be standing or sitting by the charging station instead of sitting with your family. So think about doing that ahead of time. You can always buy some of those battery packs. I can put a link to one that I just got that I'm super excited about in the description, because it's really helpful to have those to be able to charge your devices wherever you are. And the one I just got has 2 ports, so you could charge 2 things. And so you just charge that up, and then you can plug your phone or your iPad or whatever into it to charge those on the go. So think about the tips and tools that you might want to bring with you to make your traveling simpler, and pack according to when you're going to need things. So pack a bag to go on the plane or in the car with you with snacks and things to keep you occupied, and maybe a change of clothes if you're concerned about your checked bag getting lost, and make sure that you have enough food to sustain you and enough entertainment, and just plan those things out. Take a minute to think about what you need so that people aren't getting cranky or tired or irritated when they're tired. Those are just some things that can really help you when you're packing. So I hope that helps you guys. I also have a little video that I did about luggage organizers that I will be putting up, just showing you what the inside of my suitcase looks like. It's super short, but I wanted to do that for you guys, save you a little visual. So in that video, I will put a link to those organizers too, because they are lifesavers. I hope those things help you guys. Let me know where you're headed, or if you have any of your own travel tips. I would love to hear them. Okay, that's it for today. I will be back to talk to you guys again soon. Let me know if there's anything else that I can help you simplify in your life at home. I would love to hear from you guys. Okay, have a great week. Bye.